You see the amount of absent fathers that we have in this country, the amount of deadbeat dads that we have in this country. It's insane. It's alarming. Lapo, it's not that the guy doesn't have the money. He does have the money. He's drinking it with his friends. He's buying himself nice clothes, nice car, renting a nice apartment. He's taking out his other girlfriend. But when it comes to his child, he's missing. He doesn't support the child. He doesn't even see the child. And to the ladies who are dating these type of men, please stop dating them, because you are not special. He's going to do the same thing to you. He's going to make you pregnant, and then he's not going to support the child. He's going to go AWOL. You're never ever going to see him again, but he's going to carry on living his best life. Machita, we need to stop this behavior. We cannot let our women struggle alone. You need to be there for your child. Support your child. It takes two people.
Okay, guys, nothing justifies not taking care of your kids. There's a trend going on now about absent fathers, but a quick one. I hope this trend encourages women to tell kids the truth. As much as there's nothing that justifies not taking care of your kids, I hope we tell the truth, because as women we like playing victim. For one, I hope we tell the truth about who the father is, because we tell kids lies. Before you know it, you are embarrassed on social media, your child is humiliated on social media, a person picks themselves up here, now you are in court. I hope mothers tell the truth about how the kids came to be in most cases. It doesn't matter what the reason is, tell the truth. Because this trend, people will find themselves in court. Women like playing victim, but I hope women are now encouraged to start talking to kids, because there are women who don't even want to tell their kids who their fathers are. Why? And then kids go digging, and then they come, absent father. Rules my father has absent father.
Women are not the cause of men being absent fathers in our society, just for immediate clarity. The question is phrased as if men used to be in a married or long-term relationship, and then these women did something wrong to them that pushed these men away, when it's not the case. And we know this because majority of pregnancies do not come from married people. Majority of pregnancies come from teenage pregnancies and people that have never been married. Majority of pregnancies come from short-term relationships. Men that lied and manipulated women into opening their legs so that they can have sexual benefit to these women. And then when the outcome of those relationships is a baby, they decide to run away. It says more about our character as men than it does anything about the woman. So the question is phrased as if we were pushed away by women, and that's not the case. Are there men that have been pushed away by their baby mamas? Yes, but that's a minority. Majority of absent fatherism is created by men that are irresponsible. Men that fail to control their sexual desires, men that are misinformed and educated by traditional culture or social media culture.
According to statistics, 2.13 million of children in South Africa are fatherless. Not because of their fathers are dead, absent fathers. And 9 million of children in South Africa, they don't have a daily contact with their fathers. That's according to statistics. Remember, statistics work on recorded numbers, estimation. So there could be more or could be less. When they wrap it up in a percentage form, they say 54.5% men aged 25 to 49 are registered fathers in South Africa. And 50% of that 54 are absent. That got me very scared.
The only people that are allowed to post their children going to school with new uniforms, new schools, matric, starting grade are the ones that are sending money for the maintenance. So, meaning that you can't be asking pictures and posting your child or what, but you don't send the money of the maintenance. Posting equals sending the money of the maintenance. Yeah. So, you don't even know how much the underwear cost, or the socks, or the school bag, let alone the uniform. What? Let's not talk about the school fees. You don't, nothing, when sending busy 500 for what?
Dango.
My love, this is unnecessary. This is unnecessary. You did not have to raise children on your own. You don't have to raise children on your own. Ladies out there, I am telling you now, you do not have to raise children on your own. Yes, the maintenance court route, it's a daunting process, but go through it. Go through it. Take your feelings and the fact that you and your partner have broken up badly now, you guys are pulling and pushing each other. It's not about you two, it's about the needs of the child. You do not have to deprive the child of other things because you are now only dependent on your funds, your salary or your income. You do not have to put the absent father into the process. Put him into the process.
So absent fathers are blaming present mothers for not giving their children the lessons that only a father can give. Neglecting your children has negative consequences on your children, especially on boy children. Where are you as a father? Because you are supposed to be demonstrating how healthy masculinity is supposed to look like to your boy child. That is why these children struggle with aggression and an inability to control their emotions because there's no father to guide them. So the issue is not the rise of single female households. The issue is the rise of fathers that neglect their children. The females are in the households, taking care of their children and playing their parental role. The absent fathers are the ones that are outsourcing parenting and are blaming other people for the parenting that they fail to give their children. It just doesn't make sense.
If you are a mother and you're raising a son, the father's not around, you're feeling a little bit out of depth, trying to raise this young man on your own, play this for him. He needs to hear it. Son, you may be full of resentment, full of anger, without a single example of what a man is supposed to look and act like. You don't really want to, it's not in your nature, but you can feel yourself slowly starting to fall in love with your situation. You're starting to feel like a victim, and it's okay because you probably are. But here's the thing, very few people that you are going to meet in life are going to care about your story. Very few. You are still going to be expected to show up as a man. When you become a man, you're going to be expected to protect, to provide. The majority of people that you're going to come across in life are going to expect you to still be a man despite your circumstances. There's nowhere in this life that is reserved for you and your sad story. The girl that you're going to meet, the girl that you're going to fall in love with, the girl that you might want to marry is expecting you to show up as a man fully. She might feel a little bit of sympathy for you for a short while. At some point though, she's going to expect you to man up. There's no other way. You need to find your own example. As tough as it may be, as unfair as it may be, you need to find your own example. Just figure out how to do it on your own.
Try living with an absent father. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, nihlala nonke.
We are lied to and told that in order for you to be a true man, you need to have a high body count. If you walk around asking men, majority of men will like the idea of polygamy. We entertain the polygamy idea because it comes with a lot of sexual benefit from multiple women. But when you ask them, do you have the money to actually be in a polygamous relationship? Do you understand the implications, the responsibility, the requirements that are required of you to actually run a successful polygamous relationships? A lot of men will tell you no. And that alone shows you that we entertain sexual encounters more than we entertain the responsibility of maintaining or engaging in those sexual encounters. Majority of men are the ones that initiate relationships, not the other way around.
Because now he's living his life there, and when the child is older, looking clean, graduated, achieved because of your own sacrifices, he will be like, yeah, you know, my child this, my child that's your mother this, your mother that. Oh, he doesn't even do that. He doesn't even explain himself. Put them into the maintenance court system. Yes, the process is long, but it's worth it. It's all about the child's need. The court doesn't care whether you guys are pulling and pushing each other. They are looking at the needs of the child. You do not, I repeat, you do not have to do this on your own while the other person is alive and kicking and walking the earth and living their life like it's golden. And Wena and the child are suffering. You are buying the bare minimal when the child can have everything they need in order to survive because their father is alive. You do not have to do this alone. Please, please, you don't have to do this on your own. It's unnecessary, and you are letting these men get off easy.
It's possible. It's possible. In the world, you've got good and bad, and it's staring at you in the eye all the time. You just need to choose good or bad. And if you choose correctly, you're on your way. Many of us grew up without present fathers, without people that were supposed to do what they were supposed to do. And we figured it out. It happens. Don't let your anger and resentment trap you into following on the footsteps of the very same people that you are upset about. The person that wasn't there for you, the person that didn't teach you the things that they needed to teach you, the person that was just not present. Figure it out on your own. If you let your circumstances now define the man that you are meant to be, then you're no different. You will be no different. Choose your examples carefully. Look for good. Look for the way that it's supposed to be done. Figure it out. You are blessed with life and God is on your side. He created you for a reason and He can make you without anybody else having to make you. He can make you the man that you are supposed to be.
Meaning that it is us that approach women. Why are we approaching women that we know very well that if they get pregnant, we are not willing to actually be in a long-term relationship with them? We impregnate women that we know they are not wife material. A lot of men, we shame slay queens. We fantasize about having sex with slay queens, but we all say, I would never marry an it girl. But we entertain the idea of having sex with them. Why? We shouldn't be having sex with people that we don't have, plans of being in a long-term relationship with. Because why are you sleeping with a low-quality person that you know very well you wouldn't actually love for the long term? Because the problem starts that you're sleeping with these people without condoms and then they get pregnant and then now you want to become an absent father. And then when a stepfather steps up to raise your kid, you call that man weak, a simp, and this and that. And I'm not saying this to you. I'm just saying society, this is what society does. So this question is phrased as if men are pushed away when it's not. Majority of pregnancies come from people that have never been married. And since we are the ones that initiate relationships, it means that men create absent fatherism. We are very irresponsible, we are very stupid, we can't control our sexual desires, and that's what creates the situations where we are unwilling to step up and raise kids.
Single moms, let's talk. How are things without a present dad? How are things with an absent dad that is still alive? How are things? How are you coping? How are you raising that child? How are you eating? Do you have family? Do you have support? Do you have a partner that's helping you? How's things going? I really want to understand a day in the life of a single mom, of a child whose dad is absent but alive. And yeah, man, who's supporting you? Who's around? Who do you talk to? Who do you reach out to? Who's keeping you sane? Are you sane? How are you dealing? You know what I mean? If you can just tell me that in the comment section, let's engage.